Morning, guys. We're gonna do a long run today. Oh, it's too early, but let me get changed, brush my teeth and stuff, and let's get this day started. Just passing the 10K mark. Feeling pretty good. Strides are feeling good. I'm relaxed, controlled, and just having my own rhythm. Woo! 10 miles done in the books, in the bucket. Glad I finished it, man. That last uphill to my house that was something else. Feel damn good, damn proud, man. Alright, so this is where we're at for today. Ran 9.32 miles, which is equivalent to about 15K, something like that. Average pace, 9 minutes and 53 seconds. Took about an hour 32 minutes. Average heart rate is 166. Strides per minute were 164. So I would like my heart rate to be a little lower, but running on trails is something else. So many inclines and declines and fast curves, and it really worked the hell out of my core. So guys, always rehydrate yourself with some electrolytes. I got Noon tablets here. It's got some potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium as well, and you mix in a little bit of water after your runs, especially if you run for a bit 90 minutes to 120 minutes or 2 hours, because we're sweating so much. So need to replenish those electrolytes. And right now I am 1 week out from the race. But how did this all get started? So during COVID, I've always been fascinated with the hybrid athlete kind of mentality, being able to lift, being able to run for long distances and cycle and all that kind of stuff. And so during COVID, obviously the gyms were closed. I wasn't able to hit the weights as I used to with powerlifting. And long story short, I found this guy called Nick Bare. And I really enjoyed the content that he was creating. I found that I've never met someone who was jacked and strong, but it was able to run a marathon. While I was following him, I was like, you know what? I'll sign up for his program and work on my own cardio, because then this is a perfect opportunity. I can't lift that much weights right now because the gyms are closed. So I ended up Googling half marathon program, and I came across Runner's World, and they had a beginner's program to help run a sub 2 hour half marathon. So I was like, okay, just do it. Let's get right ahead into this, right? So I ended up picking a 10-week program, which worked out perfectly because I was exactly 10 weeks out from the race. And I had set a goal to actually try to run this under 2 hours, or at least, an hour and 59 minutes. So you can see week one, all the yellow highlighted areas are the ones that I've done. The first third of the program I completed, and this is where my goat started coming out, because I literally tried to skip, and you can see sore ball of the foot, cost training instead. Like I tried to do some core exercises and stuff like that, just to make sure have some sort of maintenance going on. Then as you can see here, cross out the whole freaking week here. Oh man, that was not good. That was probably one of the most painful weeks. So that's where I went to the walk-in clinic and then got some medication to manage the pain. And also at the same time I had eczema, so a whole cluster of things that were happening. And then moving forward, I ran a couple of times, and then that's where I decided, okay, I have barefoot shoes, Vivo Barefoots, and they're great shoes. But then I think I just jumped into running a little too quickly here. So I ran a couple of days, and then boom, I got tapped out again. This time around, it was during Christmas and New Year's, eating a ton of great greasy food and a lot of alcohol. Man, that just triggered it. So this was the worst freaking flare-up I've ever had. Basically my toe was aching like crazy and actually caused my entire front end of my foot to swell up too. So I couldn't even work, couldn't put pressure on my feet. And this was ongoing for about 4 weeks. That 4 weeks was integral because that was when I actually started to increase the volume or the weekly mileage leading into this training program. And so I thought about, man, maybe I should just defer this or even quit because I can't run and I haven't ran for about 4 weeks now and I'm so out of condition. And 22 kilometers, 21 kilometers or 11, 12 miles, whatever it is quite a long bout for, especially this is going to be the first time for me to run. And it was challenging. I was really doubting myself. Maybe I should stop, right? But in the end, I thought, you know what? Running helped me so much in terms of bringing a meditative practice. I used to meditate a lot, about for an hour straight following Joe Dispenza's work. But running was a whole nother challenge of its own. When I was running, it would actually lead me to bringing more patience to myself, being more self-aware about my thoughts, my physicality, how I'm feeling my body, and all the bad thoughts that were coming in and also good thoughts too. And I never got that with powerlifting. Powerlifting was like really sporadic and high intensity, and it's a really short burst. But running, it's like you're gonna be running for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Like in today, I ran for about an hour and a half straight, doing my long run as well. So it was something I've never done, and it's really a different challenge that I've experienced. So here I am today. I've literally ran 23 miles this week, including today, which is kind of on the lower end of the average weekly mileage. I should be actually hitting about 26 to 30 miles, tapering into this program. But you know what? Things happen. It is what it is. I can keep on going. And honestly, not sure if I could actually do this race in about an hour and 59 minutes or sub 2 hours. But this is the real thing about life, is that we got to be so real about our expectations. I don't know if I can maintain good form, good breathing, and good cadence, but all I can do is really hope for the best and do the best that I can. And no matter what, I need to continue to run.